What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Benny Easy, aka Benny Mannequin, coming to you live from the Mannequin studio. And in today's video, I'm going to just talk. I thought I should make like a life update video, something like that. Hold on. Yeah, I thought I should make like a life update video because, yeah, you guys saw my last video. Bless up. Thanks to everyone that enjoyed the video. So life update, first of all, as most of you know, I've been working at a firm, an architectural firm, All Good and Fine. Most of you came from my last video, my day in the life video, so I feel like it's something I should tell you guys. Yeah, I quit my job. Why? Just stress, honestly, stress. most of I honestly, for the past 1 year, it's been me like kind of covering up the stress I've been feeling, and also partly because like if you guys know, I'm gonna work. I'm in this country as an international, so I'm not an American citizen, but then I've been working here, obviously legally and all that. But the current firm that I worked for, the one I just quit from, was not the best, even though it at this point in time is a time when like companies would have to file for you. So basically, let me explain this. So for people that don't know, so the way it works for internationals is that you can work both in school and out of school. So basically, like you take internships, and then these firms will kind of like, you know, test you and see how you work and everything. And then after you graduate, you're supposed to get a job, and the company you work for is supposed to file for you if they like your work. In my situation, while I was in school, I had 2 internships. My second internship was the best. I got an offer. This was like junior year. I had an offer, so that was in the bag. And then after I had graduated, I got a lot more offers because I went to a lot of job fairs. You guys know how it is. I went to a lot of job fairs. I put my resume everywhere, literally. And come 2020, you guys know what happened. The COVID thing happened, and most companies were shutting down. Most companies started to withdraw like interviews they had booked with me, started to cancel basically. And like, I'm not going to lie, I actually panicked. I panicked, and then I got this job offer, the one that I just recently worked for. And then I was like, you know what, it's low, but because it's a pandemic and I wouldn't need to do as much, I might as well just take it, thinking that when the pandemic like eases out, things will get better quickly. And worst idea, guys, if you're currently in the architecture field, I would not advise you to I won't advise you to settle, because in this field, especially when it comes to working in this field, you're going to be working yourself like 70%. So any place you're working at, you want to make sure they're paying you well enough for the stress, because it's a very stressful field, guys. It's stressful. Like you might be in school right now and think it's stressful, but it's crazy. But I mean, the stress is bad the way, but it's nice if the stress and the money kind of balanced out. But in this field, as you guys might know, the money is not that good. So but I'll talk about that in another video, because that's a whole nother topic. Now you might be asking, like, but don't they have to like file for you? Yes. So the way it worked, it was supposed to happen was that since this since the person I was working for kind of kept me on through the pandemic and kind of proved that I was essential to her work, my boss was going to file for me. But then I figured, I honestly thought to myself, and I was like, do I really want to allow my employer, because I don't want to say any name, allow my employer file for me, and I stay in the state where I am, basically where I'm like sad and I'm not like happy at my situation? I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. So deuces. So that's enough of the story time. Anyways, another thing, what's going on with me? Your boy's going back to school, by the way. Your boy's going back to school. Yeah, something more interesting. I'm going back to school, and at the same time, I want to put in a bit more energy and effort into my YouTube and my creativity. One thing about me, I feel like growing up, is that every step of the way, I've always been a creative person. I've always been different from people. So I feel like something I want to do. I want to create more stuff, like more videos, just create memories and share it with the world, basically. So yeah guys, so support your boy. We're trying to hit 10k by June, okay, by June 15th. 10k, we need that. But anyways, for this part of the video, the next half of the video, I believe I'm like 6 minutes in, I'm just gonna read some comments from my last video that I feel like should be answered in person. I didn't just want to like just respond. You guys know how it is. You guys know how I do my responses. I usually like to talk to you guys. So first of all, I must say thank you guys for all the like amazing comments. You guys are amazing. Honestly, I expected people to be like, oh my god, he quit his job, but honestly, people didn't. Like, most people were just kind of like understanding, and then I really realized that people are actually going through a lot. Like, in the past year, I went through a lot mentally, though, not physically, but I went through a lot, I must say. Yes, you guys saw me post, but if you notice, my posts and my videos were very uncoordinated. I just kind of like pushed it out, and that's because like creating videos for me and just like seeing things in video form it's nice to see. Like, I love that. This was from Harvey Keste. Says, what would have happened if you had stuck to your architecture job? ? Would you have gotten promoted or things like that? Because I know it takes a couple of years until you can take the license exam. Okay, so Harvey, what would have happened if I stuck my architectural job? More stress. I wouldn't have been promoted because I know how things operate at this certain firm that I worked for. So no, I wouldn't have stayed. There's no way I would have stayed because there was nothing to look forward to. And then you said yes, it takes a couple of years, but if you started working early, this would be a breeze for you. Shian, if I pronounce it, I'm sorry. Shian Harris. She says, good for you, Benny. I did not get into grad school last year or this year. I am secretly relieved. Yes, it's a relief. I know how you feel, because I feel like last year, as bad as it may be, I feel like last year everyone had a break from COVID. But I didn't, because I literally got my job in the middle of COVID. So when everyone was like, oh, work from home or staying at home, I was going into the office. Like, so I never got that like stay at home when everyone was doing the TikTok challenges, doing push-ups. I participated in them, but I was not free. I was literally working during those times. So yeah, so kind of jealous of you guys. Anyways, so as she was saying, because with everything happening with COVID and personal issues, I was not ready. I am working on application again this year, and eventually I'll be working hard and having a successful life. But for now, I need time to focus on myself, and I am thankful for the opportunity to do so. Yeah, important. Like, anytime, everything about life is like knowing if it's really ready for you. So you have to work with your own time. Like, you have to know if you're really ready for grad school, because that's another thing. And I'm going to share my grad school experience with you guys. And obviously, I see you're just applying, so I might share information on how to apply and how to get into grad schools. Yeah, I can help you out with that. If you want a video on that, please comment. I got you, So this one really, really touched me, because I don't even know. This person is IMCH. I don't know, a very anonymous person. So this is a long read, guys. So get ready. I might just make it interesting and put over some nice clips and animations of the city of Boston for you guys, just so that it's not like boring. But we'll see. I am an internet. Did you really think I was going to read all that? So now, look, I'm going to put the clip right here. This is the screenshot of the comment. Pause the video, or I can wait for you guys to read it. But pause the video and then read what this guy said. Yes, it was very touching, but man, I really wasn't going to read everything to you guys. So just pause and read for yourselves, okay? All right, I'll wait. Also, subscribe before I go. All right, enjoy the video. Man. Whoever you are, I'm CH, I don't know. I totally understand you, especially the fact that you said, like, with interior design or interior architecture, whichever one you're doing, it makes you feel like organized, but it kind of like dims your creativity. I would say, like, keep it, because for me, there's nothing in this life that will make me say I don't like architecture. Architecture is a field, or architecture or like design in general, it's kind of the same. These are fields where like you are groomed for a lot of stuff. Like, we're taught to solve problems. It's a problem solving field. You are taught to basically like take a situation, change it into something that would work and make it look beautiful. So I feel like that's a skill everyone needs to have. You going through school and just finishing can be more of like an ego thing, and honestly you want to just get through it and then say that at least you went through the fire. It might be stressful, but I would 100% tell you it would help your life. I don't know. But as for your creativity, right now in this phase of my life, I believe in pushing as much as you can until the creativity fades. Because one thing I came to realize is the more we get older, the more we start to think, quote unquote, realistically. And when I say realistically, it's very like the norm. So what am I talking about? So when you were a kid, you looked at goals and things differently. So when they asked you, what do you want to be? You were like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Oh, I want to be a basketball player. Oh, I want to be a doctor. Oh, I want to be an architect. But you never think about the like hardships, and at the point that, like, it's just your mind. Your mind is just telling you that yes, you can do it. We come into the world feeling like, oh yes, we can do anything. And as we grow and the world starts to beat us, it starts to reduce, and the world starts to tell us like, oh, we're not anything. When we start to see like, obviously, so like, you imagine like growing up in the time we grew up, like, and then you just start to feel like maybe those things that I was wishing for when I was a kid would never happen. But that's why I believe in like tapping into your creative juices, because like, yes, you might have missed those ones, but even now we're still very young. I'm still very young, so the creativity in me still screams for attention. So if you really feel yourself to the point where like your creativity is screaming for attention, I think you should pay attention to it too. Like, try your best. But it's also a very self accountability thing these days. Like, social media these days has made like content creation or like entrepreneurship to this like blossoming thing where like you don't have to work or you don't have to do anything. You just kind of like sit down on the money, but you forget there's the money, and with the money there's work, and there's a lot of more work. Because you think about it, the people that end up just going in, clocking 9 to 5, it's kind of like on a short path. But think about these content creators that you see them post videos very consistently, and you think that obviously there won't be any thought process in the video, there won't be any editing that goes into the video. There's a whole lot. So yes, I would say follow creativity, but as you said, it doesn't seem like you're mature for that yet, because you're still in your sophomore year. So I'll say to you honestly, just push through it. You got it. Like, you'll be way more mature by the time you get to your senior year to know if pursuing your creativity would be ready. But as of now, my thoughts are, I'll say just stick to it, stay in school, get the training, and at the same time pat on your dreams and your creativity as you go on. Because this is literally, I'm giving you exactly what I did while I was in school. I used to always create content. I used to make fashion videos. I used to make fashion photo shoots. Go check out my IG, by the way. But I used to do all that because, I mean, that's stuff I love. Like, I love being on camera. I love creating videos. I love editing. So I love doing all that. So I just did it. But so now that I'm out of school, I feel like I want to chase it and see where that leads me. You feel me? Anyways, thank you for sharing that with us, Mr. IMCA, and every other person that I responded to in this video. Thanks for sharing and thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching the video. Most of all, please share my videos, guys. Like I said, we're trying to hit 10K by June 15th, and I'll probably be posting I'll probably come up with a posting routine soon, but as for now, I'm going to be posting like almost back to back. You feel me? So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, because why not? And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace.